Hey guys, it's been a while since I did a video. My first one with the 9mm, so I figured I'd do one with the Maverick 88 Mossberg 12 gauge with field strip. Let's open her up. Yeah, there's nothing in there. So the first part, what you want to do is this pin right here where my thumb is the first pin you want to take out, and you can just get a little punch, a little screwdriver. Pop right out. It should pop right out. And you can field strip this for cleaning it, whatever you want. And then once you take that out, you can pull the trigger assembly off. After that comes off, well, first, and you can take your barrel off. This nut here on the end, unscrew that. Your whole barrel should pop off. There's a piece that fell out. The shell grabber, what chamber's it, and there's another piece in here that should just pop out. Now you should be able to take your slide off. Once you take that piece off, and then once you pull this, the slide part of the hammer part, you should be able to pull your slide out. Well, first you have to take the, with this piece here, with the loader that pulls the shells out of the tube. Should take this. You can push it on one side here on the things, but you should just be able to squeeze it. Put your slide forward. It should just pop out right like that. And you can pull your slide out through the chamber if you'd like, or you can take it out the side. Now, completely field stripped. Didn't even take that long. You can clean it. That's how you can clean your inside, the slide and everything, your trigger assembly. Now, put it back together. First, you want to take your slide, the way it goes in. This goes facing this way. Should just pop right down in there. Now you put grabber in. That should just pop right back in there. And sit right, yep, right like that. And you take your I can't remember the technical name for it. You take that and it should fit right down in this groove here on the slide. Yep. Now, take your slide, the pump part, feed that back on there. And this is a tricky part. You have to take these, you have to pull the rods up on each side so they fit in their housing. This is always tricky and frustrating. Yep. And they're always hard. Now, to get them to go back in, you normally have to reach your fingers in there and push them down, and then sort of pull while you're doing that. So you can feed them in there. Yep, there we go. And they should. Now what you want to do is get them, you see these grooves here, you want to get them to go, these little pegs, you want them to go inside there. So what you want to do is lift that piece up. Yep, there we go. You want to pull it up just far enough so it sits in that groove and should fall back down on it. Yep. You can pull your slide back so it fits back down in that groove. Now everything should be able to move. You don't want to pull it too hard or it can pop back out, and this is always tricky to get this just right. Yeah. Now you want to take your shell, this part grabs your shell. It's part of what grabs your shell and holds it in the chamber. Now you should take this on this side, and there's a hole here, you can see, where this little part, this little nub pops out. This is the easier side of the two, because these things fall out all the time when you're trying to put them back together. Now you can see on this side, this is the other side that holds the shell in and helps grab the empty after you fire. Now those will fall out really easy, so you gotta watch them when you're putting it back on. And you take your trigger assembly, put it right back on. You want to pop the front end first because there's kind of a little groove that has to go in. Yep, see, that's already trying to pop itself out. There we go. It's always a pain. I'm just making sure it's on the right side. Now you want to take your trigger assembly and kind of pop it down in. Trigger assembly is a little bit tricky to get in. You have to get it just like that. Now take your pin, put it back into the trigger assembly so it's snug and smooth on both sides. And if you need to, if you have to, put a piece of cloth over it and maybe tap it with a hammer. Now you can put your barrel back on. Until it's nice and tight. Now, feels good. Slide works. Empty. Firing pin works. Slide pulls back. Safety works. And there you go, guys. Hope that helps you, and subscribe and like.